Welcome, Doronda here. This morning I was at the supermarket and look what I found. All these fresh corn on the cobs, and I thought to myself, I gotta rush home and show my viewers how to make this Mexican street corn. You're gonna need 4 large fresh corn on the cob. You're gonna need 2 tablespoons of sour cream, 2 teaspoons of chopped cilantro. This is optional, but I love the flavor it gives this street corn. 1/2 cup of finely chopped sweet onions, 1 cup of Queso Fresco cheese crumbled, 1 lime, we're going to use the zest, and we're going to use their fresh juice. I'll show you how to do that here in a little bit. And 1/2 teaspoon of chipotle chili powder. It'll give this a real kick. It's also optional, but love the flavor it gives the corn. First, I'm going to show you how we're going to grill our corn on the cob. Remove all the husks and the silks from your fresh corn on the cob, and you're just going to break off the bottom. And a really neat trick is to take a paper towel to remove all the silks. Just brush them. They grow that way, but you're going to brush them counterclockwise, and you'll remove all the silks from your corn on the cob. And you can lie it over here. You don't want to rinse them. You don't want to put them in water. Go ahead and take off the husks and silks from our last corn on the cob. I'm adding my corn on the cobs in a baking dish. It makes it a lot easier to transport it from the kitchen to the grill. And I've got my grill heating to 350 degrees Fahrenheit. We're going to grill our corn on the cobs anywhere from 8 to 12 minutes. So off to the grill. My grill's heated to 350 degrees Fahrenheit. Time to put it on the grill. I'm going to cook this side for 2 minutes before I rotate it 1/4 of the way and cook for an additional 2 minutes. Close your grill and use your timer for 2 minutes. First 2 minutes are up, and looky there. We're going to slightly give it 1/4 of a turn. You see the chard there on the corn? That's what we're looking for. Woo, and that one's got a little bit more on it. Grill for an additional 2 minutes. 4 minutes are up. We're going to rotate it an additional 1/4 of a turn. Each one. Oh, it smells so yummy. And then we're going to close the grill lid, and we're going to grill for an additional 2 more minutes. Use your timer. This is the 4th time of turning. We're going to go this way. We're going that way. Those are beginning to smell delicious, and I'm going to transport this over here because this grill side is cooking a little faster than this side over here, the left side, as you can see. And look at the char on that. That's what I'm looking for. We're going to give it 2 more minutes, and we may have to cook the others a little longer, these 3 a little longer than this one, and get this charred brownness. Oh gosh, it's going to be so good. Close your lid and use your timer. Last 2 minutes are up, and I love the way this has charred. Absolutely beautiful. Let's roast. Ooh, yeah, there we go. This side of my grill definitely has a hot spot. We're going to turn it over. We're going to transport this over here, and we're going to give it an additional 2 minutes. 8 minutes is a good rule of thumb, but I need a little bit more char on my corn on the cobs. All right. 2 more minutes. Check on our corn after an additional 2 minutes. I am going to remove this off the grill. Woo, that's plenty charred enough. And put it over here on the baking dish. I'm gonna get a little bit more char on these corn on the cobs. Again, we're gonna shut the grill and let it do its thing. Let's check on that corn, and let's see what we're doing. Ooh, I hear it crackling. Ooh, that is absolutely perfect. I'm gonna put it over here in its dish. All right, that one looks absolutely perfect. Gonna put it over here in its dish. Sear it just a little bit longer with the lid closed. That looks scrumptious, and I can smell it. It's lightly charred, just the way I like it. And we're gonna put it over here with our other corn on the cobs and let them sit, and they'll continue. That residual heat will continue baking your corn on the cob. So meanwhile, add all your ingredients into a medium-sized bowl. That's the Fresco cheese and those minced, really finely chopped onions, the cilantro, keep a little to garnish the top, the sour cream. Now with any of these ingredients, you can add more or less. I'm going to leave that up to you. For the lime, I'm going to use a zester a microplane, and we're just gonna zest it in here. And you're talking about flavor for this Mexican street corn. Ooh, it gives it a lot of flavor. So I try to get as much zest off as I can before I juice it. And make sure you just get the green part of your lime. You don't want to get down into the white part because that'll make it bitter, and that's definitely something we want to avoid. Slice your lime in half, and we're looking for about a tablespoon of fresh lime juice. I have a juice squeezer here. If you don't have a juice squeezer, you can go ahead and you can use a fork, and I'll show you how to do that here in a little bit. Or just take your fork and put it in your lime, and you can just squeeze all the juices out like that. All right, there you go. Now we're going to give it a little tossing and get these ingredients mixed very well together. This is going to be so fantastic. That chipotle chili powder, you can add just a little. You can add more once you get a little taste and see what it's like. And now we can set this off to the side. Cut the corn off the cob. It's pretty cool by now, so you can handle it. It's starting to get a little warm, so I'm going to wrap the top here with a clean dishwashing cloth. The best way to do this is to use a serrated knife. You see those little teeth on the edge? That's what you're looking for. And then we're going to turn it upside down and get the end off. Continue doing this till you get all your corn off your cob. Now that we've got our corn off the cob, we're going to add all of that cilantro, the Queso Fresco cheese, and the onions. Get it all out of your bowl. The cilantro is going to make this so fantastic. Give it a lovely little tossing. And this is kind of like Mexican street corn off the cob into a cup. I've got to try this, and if you want to sit it in the refrigerator or let it sit for about 15 minutes, it will really, all those flavors will marry together and be fantastic. But I want to give it a try. Wow, so fresh, so delicious. The cilantro, the onions, the Queso Fresco cheese, that chipotle seasoning, it's just win-win. You can serve this with grilled steaks, grilled chicken, or just all by itself. That lime juice and lime zest and cilantro takes this to a whole new level of flavor. Fantastic. You're gonna love this Mexican street corn. Simple, easy, yet so fresh and delicious. I'm Deronda with Foods 101. You're not going to be disappointed in this Mexican street corn. Give me thumbs up, leave me a comment, hit that notification bell to be the first to get my new YouTube food videos. Thanks a million for watching, and I'll catch you lovely people later.